So, dating tips from a single Christian girl, part 1. First of all, I think it's very important that you understand your approach to dating. For example, if you will only date to get married, then I would suggest only start dating when you feel like you are ready to get married. If you're like, oh, no, I'll just date, and then when I'm with someone long enough and I feel like I would marry them, then I would marry them, then at least you know. You understand what I'm saying? So it makes sense then that maybe at 16 or 17 or at 23 or 24, you want to be dating because, you're not necessarily looking for something specific. You're just kind of testing out the waters. And when you catch the fish that you want, then that will be the fish that you take. So I think it's really important that we each understand what our actual approach to dating is. Because if you tell me you'll only date to get married, then every time you find yourself with someone, I'm going to ask you, okay, well, why do you consider this person somebody you would marry, right? And that is why I think courtship is so important. I know there's been a lot of slack around courtship, but I'm going to explain what I mean when I say courtship. So this is my understanding, and this is how I learned it as a teenager, which I thought was really cool. When you are interested in someone, okay, the approach is to then go to them and say, hey, listen, I'm interested in courting you. And what courtship is, it's a dedicated season for you to spend intentional time with somebody. And the result that you want in that season is to say, okay, yes, we are going to enter into a relationship, we're going to date, or we are not. Okay. So intentional season, number 1, which means it must have a time period. So we're going to court for 2 weeks, we're going to court for a month, we're going to court for 3 months. Okay. The intentionality behind it is really just saying, the intentionality behind it is because you're saying, okay, we want to spend time together during this season. But here's the trick, right? As with dating anyway, but when you're courting, I would actually really encourage you to make sure, more than when you're dating, that you are being a good steward of the other person's heart. What do I mean by this? Let's say you're going to court for a month. Okay. Now, during that month, you guys spend time together. You get to know each other in different social situations. You're looking to see, okay, is this somebody that I would want to be in a relationship with, right? At the end of that month, you could decide, okay, no, I don't think we should progress into a relationship. If that is your decision, it doesn't mean the courtship failed. Okay, that is the point of courtship, is so that you have the space and time to get to know someone in such a way so that you can make that decision. So if at the end of that month you decide, no, I don't think we should progress to a relationship, okay, I don't think we should continue now to date, then you want to be able to do so knowing that you haven't stolen anything or taken anything from that person's heart that belongs to his future spouse. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say you want to make sure that you are being a good steward of the other person's heart and that they are being a good steward of your heart. We want to do this in relationships anyway, right? But I remember reading a book when I was younger, and one of the lines in the book that really stood out to me was this guy said, I want to make sure that I treat her in such a way that her future spouse will thank me for how I handled her heart during this time of courtship. Okay, so because you're courting, here's also the thing. Because you're courting, you're not dating, right? So you have to make sure that you don't take advantage of the benefits of dating. Okay, so you're not being physically intimate with this person. You're not doing things that dating people do, because remember, this is just an intentional season that you've set aside to decide whether or not you want to go into a relationship with that person. Okay, so it really does. It allows us a safe space to get to know somebody and engage with someone without the pressure of everything that comes in a relationship, if I can say that. And yes, I know I say all of this as a single person. But I'm going to say it anyway because, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I know some stuff, so I'm going to share it. Okay, so that's courting. Now, the other option is that at the end of that month, you decide, yes, this is somebody that I would like to go into or pursue a relationship with. And then at that point, my suggestion is he must then ask, will you be my girlfriend? I'm really old school like that. And then from there, you start dating. Okay. We will talk about situationships in another video. But for now, that's my introduction. Define or understand. Number one, understand what dating is to you. So what is your approach to dating? And then number two, consider if you want courtship to be part of that journey or not. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.